Well, since its founding, the terrorist group Hamas has vowed to conquer the city of Jerusalem. Thanks to the Obama administration's anti-Israel policies, they're a lot closer to that goal today. But Hamas is also getting help from another left-wing anti-Israel entity. That would be the International Red Cross. Check out this Stacklebeck on Terror exclusive report from Eastern Jerusalem that will make your blood boil. Hamas's main headquarters can be found in Gaza and Damascus. Yet for the past several months, 3 officials from the terror group have also set up shop at the International Red Cross office in East Jerusalem. Israel suspects these 3 Hamas legislators had a role in the 2006 kidnapping of Israeli soldier Gilad Shalit. It ordered for them to be deported from Jerusalem last summer. Instead, the 3 found refuge at the Red Cross, where they've set up a tent and held court on a daily basis with no protest from their hosts. The 3 Hamas officials have been living here since July of 2010. Now, since they've been here, they've held a number of press conferences and met with several foreign dignitaries, including former U.S. President Jimmy Carter. Every Friday, dozens of East Jerusalem residents come here as a show of solidarity. CBN News spoke exclusively to one of the Hamas officials who denied involvement in Shalit's kidnapping but refused to recognize Israel's right to exist.
The Israelis have came at 1948 to our historical Palestine. They have occupied 78% of our land. And in 1967 they have occupied the other part, 22%.
Red Cross spokesperson Cecilia Goen told CBN that hosting the wanted Hamas officials is in line with the organization's humanitarian mission, despite Hamas's long track record of terrorism.
Under international humanitarian law, East Jerusalem is considered occupied territory. So the Palestinians living in East Jerusalem, they are considered protected people.
Goen, who refers to Israel as an occupying power in East Jerusalem, says politics are not involved in the Red Cross's decision. CBN's John Wagi, who's long analyzed the Middle East, believes otherwise.
I think it's a thinly veiled, in-your-face statement to Israel that East Jerusalem is part of a future Palestinian state. The Red Cross has asked repeatedly to see Gilad Shalit. They've never been allowed to see him, and yet at the same time, they're housing 3 members of Hamas.
The Red Cross says it will not prevent Israeli authorities from arresting the Hamas officials. The Israeli government had no comment on the situation. Now, I want you to notice how the rhetoric of that Hamas terrorist that I interviewed sounds exactly like that of the Red Cross official that we featured in the story. Check this out.
We are now resisting occupation, and this has been given us from the international law to resist occupation by all means. We are resisting occupation. Sitting here and protesting here is one means of the resistance that we are practicing now.
Get it? Resisting occupation. Israel is the occupier. This is the language used not only by the Red Cross, but by President Obama, time and time again. Isn't it interesting, then, how Hamas and other jihadist groups have also adopted it?